statement in Python. So first let me start with break statement. So break statement and continuous statements are used inside a loop. So what happens when a break statement is executed? Let us see one situation. Suppose you are executing these statements, sequential statements are there, and at this point suppose you are having a loop, and inside the loop so many statements are there, and among them one break statement is also there, and after that these statements are there. Okay, so what happens here, this is a loop, this is a loop, this is a loop, and this break statement is based on some condition. Okay, so what will happen, you are coming this way and these statements has to be repeated again and again, and this break statement is based on some condition, so it will execute only if this condition is true, otherwise this will not execute. So when this is not executed, means break statement is not executed, then what will happen, all the statement inside the loop will execute except the break statement. Okay, and again the control will come here, and again all the statements will execute except the break statement. But for suppose now in a particular round, suppose this condition is true, and now what happens, the break statement has been executed. So what will happen then, the statements which are following the break statement, these statements, so these statements will not execute, and what will happen, the control will come out of the loop, that means the loop will get terminated. That is how break statements works. Means what, if a break statement executes, statements following break statement inside the loops will not execute for that round also, and the loop will get terminated. Okay, that is how this break statements works. Let us see one example. For example, suppose you are writing a for loop for x in a range. Suppose I am writing 10, and then here you are writing if x equal to, first let me write simply print x, and if you are executing, see all the statements is executed here. Suppose add some more statements here, and let me write here print this uh, inside loop, inside loop, and execute. So we are getting this executed. Now suppose let me write here some condition. I am giving if x equal to 5, and then I am writing here break, and after that these statements are there. Okay, so you see here uh, I have given one condition, if x equal to 5, if x equal to 5 break, and after this break statement we are giving these things. And now suppose here I am giving print out of loop. Okay, so what will happen here, when this x reach to 5, what will happen, break statement will execute, and break statement, when break statement will execute, what will happen, statements which are after this break statement inside the loop will not execute, and the loop will get terminated. So what will happen, the control will come out of the loop, that means this statement will be executed, the execution will start, the execution will continue from this statement. Okay, so now let us run it. So you see here what happens, x equal to 0, okay, 1, okay, 2, okay, 3, okay, 4 inside the loop. But as soon as what we have given x equal to 5, then what happens, break executed, and break executed. Due to that, this statement has not executed. That's why we are not getting here x equal to 5. And so and this is also not executed when x is equal to 5. That's why we are not getting 5 printed here. And after this, what happens? Control is transferred to out of the loop, and then we are getting this one. That's why we are getting this result here, this. Okay, if you suppose you are writing like this, uh, you can keep it, before this. Okay, now let us run. So in this situation, what will happen? First, the value of x is printed, and then this message will be printed, and then the value of x will be checked whether it is equal to 5 or not. So when it is equal to 5, then what will happen? Break will execute it, but there is no statement inside the loop. So let me write this one out of the inside after the break statement. Okay, so what will happen now in this situation? Let us check. Let us check now. Let us execute. So now you see here we have got 5, but this statement has not executed. Why this has not executed? Because this is after the break statement. So the main thing is that when the break statement is executed, then what happens after statements after the break statement inside the loop are not going to execute, and the loop gets terminated. So this example is also showing that x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2, x equal to 3, x equal to 4, and x equal to 5. So till x equal to 5, that printing of value of 5 has been done, but after that here we are putting condition x equal to 5. Yes, so what has to be done? Break has to be executed. So break has executed. Due to that, this print inside the loop has not executed for x equal to 5. That's why here after 5 we are not getting this statement inside the loop, and the control has been transferred out of the loop. That's why we are getting this out of the loop. So this is how break statements execute. Now let us understand continuous statement. So continuous statement does what? Uh, Continuous statement. So how does it work? See, again it is used inside the loop. So what happens? Suppose you are coming this way, all these statements are there, and again at this point, suppose you have to execute one loop, and in this loop, so many statements are there, and among them, one continuous statement is also there, and after that, these statements are there. Okay, so what will happen if continuous statements execute? And again, see, this continuous statement is also based on some condition. Suppose this is the condition. So if this condition is true, then what will happen? This continuous statement will execute. So what happens if continuous statement execute? Then what happens? The remaining statement inside the loop, which are after the continuous statement, are not going to execute for that particular round, for that particular iteration, and the control is transferred to the next iteration, next round of the loop. Okay, means what I am telling, when continuous statement inside the loop gets executed, then statement which are after the continuous statement, means I am talking about these statements. So these statements are not going to execute for that particular round, that particular iteration, and the control will transfer to the next iteration, means again the loop will start doing its work. Okay, that is what I am saying. Okay, let us see one example. For example, suppose we're writing for x equal to, suppose for x in range 10. Okay, we were writing here this print x, and after this you are writing if x equal to 5, then here you are writing continue, and to that you are writing print for x equal to x, and then in the loop. Okay, so this is what you are writing. What I have written, this loop will start from 0 and it will go up to 9, and every value of x will be printed here. But here I have given one condition: if x equal to 5, continue. And after this continue statement, I have written one more statement here: print for x equal to x in the loop. So what will happen? It will print x equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 also will be printed. 5 also will be printed here. But what will happen when x is 5, then what is happening here? Continue is executing. Okay, so for that particular round, means when x is equal to 5, what will happen? This statement will not be executed because it is inside the for loop, and at this for this particular round, what has happened? Continuous statement has been executed. So what is the basic concept of continuous statement? In which round it is executed, for that round remaining statement inside the loop will not execute, and the control will be transferred to the next iteration of the loop. So let us run it and analyze the output here. You see, x0 for x equal to 0 in the loop, 1 for x equal to 1 in the loop, x2 for x equal to 2 in the loop, or x3 in the loop, or x equal to 4 in the loop. For 5 we are not getting that. 5 for 5, when x is equal to 5, we are not getting this. Why we are not getting this? Because x equal to 5, where when x is equal to 5, continue has executed, and what has happened? When continue has executed, due to execution of continue, this statement has not been executed. That's why here we are not getting this x equal to 5 in the loop, that we are not getting. And after that, what happened? Control has been transferred to the next round. So again, normal output we are getting for all other value inside the loop. You can see here 6, this 7, this, that, 9. For every value of x we are getting the same thing except for 9. Okay, so this is how continuous statement execute. Let us say you have got one assignment that you have to write a program to print all the numbers from 1 to 100 except the number which are divisible by 7. Okay, so that program you have to write. Okay, you have to print all the numbers from 1 to 100 except the numbers which are divisible by 7. So here you can use continuous statement and you can perform the thing. So you can write your for loop like this, or you can use while loop also, no problem. For x equal to for x in range, starting point is 1, and of course finishing point should be 1, 0, 1, because up to 1 we have to take. So here you have to write if x percentage 7 equal to 0, then what we have to do? We have to continue, and after that here we have to write print x. So what will happen? It will start from 1 and it will go up to 100, and whenever this condition becomes true for that particular value of x, this continuous statement will execute, and that particular value will not be printed because it is a printing of x is taking place after the continuous statement. So for that particular value, this statement will not execute and we will not get printed that value, and the control will be transferred to the next iteration. So again the printing will be done, and when a number reaches which is divisible by 7, again this continuous statement will be executed, and for that number also we will not be, this print statement will not be executed and we will not be getting that number printed. So let us run this. You can see here 1 2 3 4 5 6, and after that we are getting 8 9 10 11 12 13, and after that we are getting 15. So that is how all the numbers which are divisible by 7 has not been printed here because of this continuous statements. Okay, so I hope you have understood this break statement and continuous statement, and you can use it in your while loop also. Okay, so you can